play.
Kyrie exceptional at taking the hit and then somehow creating a release angle towards the rim.
Greg, you love this topic more than anyone. When you think about the best ball handlers of all time, where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
Well, Brent, we had to wait a year for it, but Chet Holmgren had an incredible rookie season.
And I don't think any talent evaluator is surprised at the way that Chet came in his first year and was able to contribute and sometimes dominate in the ways that he did. So coming back healthy, making that immediate impact, Chet Holmgren is going to be a superstar in this league.
Now, here is Irving. After the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, here's Thompson. Over to the left wing. Dallas moving it around. Davis sets a screen. Irving. Pass to Davis. Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
Here's Holmgren. Back to Williams. And stolen by Thompson. Deflects the pass. Outside Irving. Outside for Davis. Puts up a three. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
That's a shot that Kyrie's never going to pass up, and exactly the mindset that his team needs.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. It's been a slow start here for Oklahoma City, trailing by 5. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Mavericks at last season's trade deadline added length by acquiring Daniel Gafford and P.J. Washington. Coach Jason Kidd says they help on both ends. Gafford has the ability to roll, has great hands. P.J. can put the ball on the floor and guard 1 through 5. And then defensively, they both bring physicality. Kevin?
David, there is an argument to be made. That was one of the best trades at midseason this league has seen in a very long time. Just 2 to shoot. Thompson outside. In the corner, Irving with it. Again, Irving missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Holmgren. To the inside. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
And there's the call on Lou Dort. That is his first foul of the game.
13 foul. Substitution on the court.
Irving with the ball. He has 6. Screen by Gafford. Out to Thompson for 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
Totally reactionary, not even thinking about it. Klay Thompson playing with some confidence.
To the middle. No good with the layup.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Marshall can't hit. Thunder trailing by 6. Over in the corner, Williams. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. Fast break, Dallas. Outside Irving. Pass to Gafford. Back to Irving. Screen by Gafford. To the paint. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
So good at knowing when to shoot and when to pass off the screen. Kyrie Irving dictating the defense that time.
Outside Williams. 13 feet away. And that one goes long. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. And we'll be back with you shortly. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Dallas.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot, can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
Pass to Caruso. Here's Wallace. And it's off from three-point range. Mavericks leading by 6. Thompson for 3. The kick out to Irving. Tries again. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
There are many shots that Klay Thompson can hit, including that one. That's called a floater.
Outside Williams. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander.
Clearly a foul.
The Thunder shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And the first one at the line is good. So he gets them both.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line. And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Now here's Thompson. He has 5. Davis in the corner. Shoots over Caruso. Inside. Here's Wiggins. Rebounded by Gafford. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition. Take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. The Mavericks shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
It's got to be something else to be a teammate of Irving's. What a generational talent.
So both teams making some changes here. Dallas leading by 7. Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
They never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
At the line for the Mavericks, Kyrie Irving.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys. And the Thunder making a switch here. Thunder trailing by 9. With the crossover. And Gilgeous-Alexander with the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points in the quarter.
Keeping that ball absolutely on a string. Gilgeous-Alexander capable of getting creative.
And still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
Pass to Irving. Kept alive. Here's Christie. Dinwiddie wide open. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Dinwiddie's got the lead up to 10 now for Dallas.
On the catch and shoot, you have to be decisive, and Dinwiddie shows the ability to do just that.
And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for Dallas. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. High post shot. Irving can't hit. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Mavericks leading by 10. Brent, it seems like throughout his career, Gilgeous-Alexander has an answer to whatever the defense might throw at him.
Well, the defenses don't have answers to stop him, Kevin. I know that. This guy is so quick with the basketball. He's so good at adapting on the fly with the ball, getting around the initial defender to make plays. Superstars have that quality. SGA has it in spades.
Here's Wiggins following the basket by Kyrie Irving. For three, Holmgren. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his third foul of the game. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Down low. Here's Lively. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
I think Kyrie could play not only with the ball, but with the baton right now, orchestrating the offense.
Holmgren gets the bucket.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Pass to Gafford. Got a hand on it.
Dort making his impact, and that's the end we expected from defensively.
Another shot. Just 5 on the clock. Irving misses. Thunder trailing by 12. Back to Dort. Oklahoma City moving it around. Here's Holmgren. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Here's Christie. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Christie's got his first points of the game.
Well, Irving is an excellent facilitator. He's going to have those big openings. He'll take advantage.
Hartenstein can't get it to go.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Lets a floater go. They get it back. Back to Irving. The second chance effort. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Here's Holmgren. Banked in off the glass. Holmgren's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Yep, it counts.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And so it's Dallas. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Thunder trailing by 11. To the inside. Hartenstein. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Irving with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Irving. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. Outside Williams. Back to Hartenstein. Pass to Holmgren. Dort with the bounce pass. Back to Holmgren. That one good for 2. And that's now 9 points for Chet Holmgren.
And I like how unselfish Dort was on that play, freely giving it away rather than trying to chase down something for himself.
Outside Irving. And the layup's good off the glass. Irving's got 15.
and making the most of that inside opening. It's almost too easy for Kyrie.
At the top of the key, Holmgren. Pass to Dort. Clock at 6. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Irving. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Mavericks leading by 11. And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Now Irving, 15 points in the game. Pass to Gafford. On the wing, Davis. The Mavericks rebound. Back to Gafford. Marshall deciding where to go with it. Clock at 4. Second shot opportunity. Irving with a clean look. Dallas again missing.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
To the paint. The kick out to Williams. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Irving double team. Outside, Davis. Outside, Irving. Ignoring the contact, Anthony Davis.
Yeah, the added muscle Davis has put on, helping him on these tough finishes, flexing on him there.
Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And he gets it to go. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points.
No doubt about it, he has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. Anthony Davis broke his defense down for me. He said, I can block shots, switch on to anybody, guard the pick and roll, I can guard the post, I can guard the pin down. So that's my ability. My ability defensively is to do everything. Kevin?
And he does everything. David, thank you so much. Thunder trailing by 13. Back to Hartenstein. Over in the corner, Caruso. And a miss there on the triple. And here's Marshall will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Here's Irving. Goes back up. Outside for Davis. Dallas moving it around. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Shot clock at 2. Rebound by Williams. Pass to Marshall. And here's Thompson. Irving looking over the floor. Shoots the 3. Nice defense from Dort.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Mavericks leading by 11. Here's Marshall. No scoring in this one. Screen by Gafford. Now, here is Irving.
Double foul.
Dallas shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Second team foul.
And that one falls for Irving.
And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them.
It's stolen by Davis. And so it's Dallas. 13 points up at the end of the period. Everything's fallen into place, and we'll see if they can keep it going.
30 seconds.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Here now is Dinwiddie. Outside, Davis. Davis owning the paint and gets it to go.
In a league of guys who are extremely long, AD still stands out.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
That's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
First team foul.
Mavericks leading by 13. Thompson surveying the floor. Lets it fly from 18.
So much talk about the work ethic of Gilgeous-Alexander. Strong defensive play that time.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Well, here's the problem. He's shooting the lights out, but they're still behind. They need another guy to step up.
Out to Thompson. This one for 3. And that comes off the assist by Exum.
Wow, from way downtown, Thompson's ready to shoot. His confidence right now through the roof.
Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession.
Substitution for your Thunder. Jones.
It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Buries the long-range jumper. Thompson's got a couple of three-pointers now in the 4th for Dallas.
Yeah, raise your hand if you're surprised that Klay Thompson racked up 3 more points.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. And Oklahoma City making a change here. On the wing, Wiggins connects from 3-point range.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the 3-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Here's Exum. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Mavericks.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
Inside. Here's Wiggins. Good on the shot.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
And stolen by Wiggins. Over Thompson. Back to Wiggins. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Holmgren. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. 11 points for Chet Holmgren. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That will be... foul number 5 on him.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Now Davis. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Mavericks lead by 13.
unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Pass to Marshall. Dallas moving it around. Thompson outside. Misses the three.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
It's the first, and that brings them to within 10.
For your Oklahoma City, Williams.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
He needed to convert on all of those. Missed opportunities at the line are the last thing they need right now.
Back to Irving. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Outside Irving. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Defensive foul.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
Great signs as Clay goes vertical that time.
Thunder trailing by 9. The kick out to Williams. Right side, Dort.
Marshall. First personal foul. 13 foul.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within 8.
Lugens Dort, just a guy who puts his head down and goes to work. He gives every bit of focus on every play, and the teammates love what he brings to the court.
To the middle, over to the wing. At the elbow, Irving. Shot clock at 5. From downtown, offensive rebound.
Kyrie does a great job of using the shot fake, really sells it that time, and then goes straight at contact.
15 foul.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 9.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Drills the three-pointer. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Mavericks. 17 points was their biggest margin. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
Yeah, this is the classic too little, too late. The effort coming and not enough time for them to get back in it.
I'm just not sure they have the time to pull this one off.
No doubt the clock is their biggest enemy right now. It just about take a magic trick for them to find the points they need.
Thompson for 3. Misses there. So we see the Mavericks get the win here. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for David Aldridge,